Welcome back to Between Bells. NFL star Tiki Barber's events and media company Thuzio has launched a virtual-only event membership subscription program for professionals. It offers exclusive access to culinary, business, and sports talent, including Iron Chef Jose Garces, Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary, and New York Mets great David Wright. Here to tell us more are co-founders Tiki Barber and Jared Augustine. Great to have you both with us today. Tiki, for those unaware, I do want to start from the beginning here before we get into this new program. What exactly does Thuzio offer its business membership in general?
Yeah, Thuzio was launched about 7 years ago, and essentially we are a business development tool for professionals in the space to entertain clients. We do 60 or so events across the country in various markets: New York, Philadelphia, Chicago, Los Angeles, etc. But because of the coronavirus pandemic, we, like everybody else, has been forced into the digital world, and we've actually started to thrive here. And as a result, we decided to introduce a digital and virtual-only membership, which allows those same professionals to interact, invite those clients to our events in much the same way they would do in person.
All right, so Jared, let's talk about this virtual-only event membership program. Walk us through what this new offering includes and how you kind of decided to really go in on this virtual-only membership side.
Sure. So what the membership includes is we host one event per week. We'll probably grow from one event per week as we move through the remainder of the year here. But right now it's one event per week. And professionals and companies can pay $495 for a membership. That membership provides them access to each of those events with up to 3 guests. So that's how it works: $495 for the year, one event a week, up to 3 guests per event. We were led to this membership type really because over the past 4 or 5 months, really since April, we started building custom virtual events for our membership community that were already participating in our live events. And that virtual event business just exploded. We've 4x the business over the past 6 months. It really led us to believe that we needed to not only offer this virtual product on a custom basis, but also through a traditional membership product like we have with our live events historically.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like a lot of events that you might not have expected to do well virtually are now actually succeeding. So Tiki, walk me through some of these specific types of experiences. I mean, there's sports roundtables, golf and tennis master classes, cooking demonstrations. What are some of the types of experiences that maybe surprised you that do work in a virtual environment?
The culinary was really interesting because you find that so many people, now that they're stuck at home, want to learn how to cook these special dishes. Josh Gapon is a good friend of our company, and he's done a few events with us. And the first one of these that we did, he has wine out. He's engaging. He's talking about cooking salmon and with asparagus, and it was amazing, and it was really engaging. And on the custom side, we can really reach out to and book anyone. We've done events with Magic Johnson, some of the highest, greatest names in the sports world. Gary Vaynerchuk, as you saw on the slides that we're running through, will do an event with us in a month here or so. So many different ways to interact with these individuals, which seem unattainable, yet they're really accessible because now that we are online and in this virtual space.
Jared, what are the most common use cases for some of your clients? You know, whether it's businesses entertaining clients, entertaining customers, just trying to build morale even internally. What are businesses turning to your platform for?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both that you just described. I would say about 80% of our event bookings and members are focused on client entertainment. So who are the most important people in my business circle that I need to make sure I'm winning time with, which of course has become exponentially more difficult during COVID. And so these virtual events are a really terrific way to accomplish that. And then another 20% of the time, it's employee engagement. And so for that very same reason, right? We're all facing a challenge right now. There's important people in our world that we can't see on a daily and weekly basis the way we used to. So these virtual events are a terrific way to show clients and teams that we care and really have some incredibly memorable experiences together.
Yeah, I mean, Tiki, for these professionals, for these celebrities, for these chefs who are
Yeah.
adjusting to this virtual environment, I imagine there is a learning curve, a process to translate their craft into a virtual experience. Have you found that they're open to feedback and training, and have
Oh,
they
of
really been
course.
eager to turn to this virtual format?
Of course, and in some ways, like for Joshua, I was mentioning before, it's a perfect sales platform for him. For those who may not have had a chance to visit his restaurants in person, you now get a taste and a feel of who he is and why his food has been so special. But it has been a learning curve. I mean, getting on a computer and zooming and interacting when you can't really touch or feel that intimacy that we're used to from our live events is not really there, and so we've developed I guess, an expertise on identifying those that translate that through the screen. And so it is a learning curve, but it's really easy once you get it. And so what we found is that the celebrities or the athletes or the entertainers or chefs or whoever it may be that we use want to come back because they sit there. Sometimes they have nice clothing on up top. Who knows what they're wearing below their waist? But it's easy for them and they enjoy it. And so we've hit on something and we're excited about it. We're really excited about it.
Yeah, well, thank you both for your time, for sharing this new experience, and thanks for your insight. That's Thuzio co-founders Tiki Barber and Jared Augustine. Thanks again.